I'm 24 and I live with my parents. You might think, dang, that sucks. I honestly think it's great. Let me explain. Look, life is expensive right now, like more than ever before. Times are hard, and believe it or not, it's really hard to afford an apartment while working for the going rate of $15 an hour. Not to mention the fact that I do actually have a marketing degree, but I can't seem to find a job in job application websites where they're not requiring 300 years of experience for a job that was marked entry level. That and most companies are very stupidly subbing out creative, artistic, human marketing employees for cheap, low-quality AI nonsense. But enough about my gripes about the current job market. Needless to say, it's tough sledding right now trying to find a job that would actually pay you fairly and adequately. So between having to take out a mortgage to buy a carton of milk or having out-of-touch boomers tell you aren't trying hard enough to get a job, even though you've put out 1,000 applications in 2 days, life isn't easy for those of us just starting to figure it out as first-time adults. Look, I get what you're probably thinking by now. Why are you telling me something I already know? Allow me to finish. It's becoming more and more common nowadays for folks in their early to mid-20s to have to move back in with mom and dad after college or after trying the whole adulting shtick out on their own for a bit. And there seems to be a strange misconception surrounding this circumstance that so many of us are faced with nowadays. Too many people seem to think that having to move back in with your parents is a sign of failing as an adult. There's obviously a lot of reasons why this misconception is so common, but these are the most common reasons I've found for it. Some people might judge you for having to move back in with your parents in your 20s, or see you as a less desirable potential romantic partner. But let's be clear, if someone's judging you because you had to move back in with your parents for a bit, you can ignore them. Obviously, their opinion doesn't matter at all. Let them judge. Who cares? If you're in a situation like myself, you're probably not too far out of college and you may have made an attempt already at striking out on your own as an adult. You know, your own car, apartment, maybe roommates, groceries, bills, all that good stuff. And it got too expensive, right? Yeah, I know it did, because I was there too. When we hit the point of not being able to afford being alive anymore and have to move in with our parents, it's a tough transition. It's easy to think that you failed as an adult, it's easy to be scared that you won't make it on your own, and it's easy to be affected by what others may be thinking or saying about you. And it's most of all easy to start comparing yourself to others around you. If you're like me, you might have friends who seem to have it all figured out despite being so young. I have friends with multiple houses, some of them nice cars, a lot of them married or engaged, some of them even working on baby number 1 or even baby number 2. But here's why comparing yourself to others is dumb. I could say something like, wow, look at them. They figured out so much more at my age than I have. They're far more successful than I am. But why should I say that? Why should their milestones be my metrics for success? The short answer is they shouldn't be. I'm not living their life. I'm living mine. Like Theodore Roosevelt said, comparison is the thief of joy. What I'm trying to say is there's no timeline or set of life stages you must achieve by a certain age to have success in your 20s. And having to move back with your parents in your 20s because things got financially tough for you is not a metric of failure, it's a sign of growth. You admitted you needed help, and you got it. It's what any smart adult does. For example, at a certain point, I couldn't afford the life that I was living. I had a terrible job, and I couldn't afford my apartment bills and all of the other bills I had, and so I had to move in with my parents. I needed to save money. I also needed time to find a better job while saving money. I moved in with my parents, and luckily I had the time to find a new job that is paying me way better and has great benefits, and now I'm saving more money than I even know what to do with. So if you're in a situation where financially times are tough and you have the ability to move back in with your parents and you'll have the opportunity to save money and get your feet back under you, take that opportunity. Stop comparing yourself to others and don't care about what other people think. Take the help when it's given to you, even if that help is moving back in with your parents temporarily. I would say those are my first steps to seeing some sort of success in your 20s. But above all else, remember, you got this.